Hello guys, it's MarkoShreds here. So I get this question quite a lot. How do you create guitar tabs for songs? So in this video, I'll quickly show some of my workflow. How I use Songster AI tool, how I move everything into Guitar Pro, and how I turn tabs into something you can actually use for covers. Don't start anything from the scratch if you don't need to. Always check online for tablatures. Search in Google for tabs. So Ultimate Guitar website, Songster, and there are several other websites where you can most likely to find tablatures for what you want to play. So here's the Songster, and now I'm searching for Amon Amarth tablatures. There are hundreds probably you can find, and then just pick up one, and let's check out Guardians of Asgard for an example. And here at the bottom of the website, when you click export and click Guitar Pro, you can download the track or tablatures, but you need to log in first in the Songster, so you can do that. And you can also find tablatures in Ultimate Guitar website. You also need to log in here. And let's check out the Bruce of Vikings, for example. You don't need to pay to download these tablatures. You just need to search for Guitar Pro tabs. So for example, this one got 29 5-star rating, or the first one 117. So you can decide what you're going to download. Now I pick up the version 6, and now you see the tablatures here. You can also listen to the tablatures, how they sound like. You can play along in this website, as you can do into Songster, but I recommend you to buy the Guitar Pro for yourself, and I will link the Guitar Pro link in the description so you can buy one for yourself. And here to the bottom of the website, as I showed you in the Songster, you can also download here. Here's the download button, so you just click the download and that's it, you get the file. Just to show you the example, I will download this one. I will download also the Guardian of Asgard Guitar Pro file. So now you get the files, then just open them in the Guitar Pro here. Okay, but if you can't find tablatures, then I suggest you to use AI tool, and what I will show you is Songster website. Now this is the paid access, so you can do this for free. But here, if you have the plus plan, which is like 12 euros per month, you can transcribe yourself 100 different tablatures. So it's a lot if you can't find them online. And now I'm going to show you an example how this works. I found out that there is a Amon Amarth song that doesn't have any tablatures yet. The song name is Atrocious Humanity. It's an early demo song. I'm going to take it for an example. So how it is working out that you click the new tab up here, and now you can either have the audio file for it, or then you can also just copy paste YouTube link. Now I'm going to do the YouTube example. You just copy paste the link, paste it here, and then you just click transcribe tab with AI, and then you have to wait for like maybe 5 minutes. So while the tab is transcribing, grab yourself a cup of coffee and get some sugarless candy. Let the AI do the basic work for you. The website is saying that AI transcription should take about 10 minutes. However, due to high demand, it may take up to a day. However, for me, it pretty much took up to 10 minutes, so I never had problems with this. Here's one important part. AI is not perfect. So what you get is a rough draft, not a finished product. So it will definitely speed up your workflow, but don't completely trust it due to manual work. Now the tablatures are here. It says not published because you can either publish the tablatures that I just made or just mess with them yourself. It's up to you. So now I click the tablatures, and now you see the AI just made me tablatures for the song. You can either make more instruments here. It's usually doing lead and rhythm guitar, drums and bass and vocals, maybe something else. Usually it's alright with the lead and rhythm guitar, but sometimes you need to make another track here and add another guitar. But most of the time when the AI is done, you just download the tablatures. I'm usually listening to these tablatures quickly, and by clicking here the bottom with original, it's going to sync the original song with the tablatures. So let's play this up. Pretty cool work, is it? right? So now how to get this out is that you just press the export button, click here to Guitar Pro, and here you can publish the track if you want, so everyone else can also download the Tablatures. The next step is that you hopefully have Guitar Pro. Then you will open it into Guitar Pro like this. I have several videos about the Guitar Pro, so I'm not going deeper into this. Here you have the Tablatures, and you can play back them instantly because the AI made you drums, bass, both guitars and vocals. So you're ready to go. This is pretty impressive work by AI. I mean, it did everything in 10 minutes. But remember, this is a draft. AI is usually doing mistakes, so you need to check this out. I'm not sure what this part is. It's actually a completely written part. But there may be like mistakes and places where the tablature may be right to correct one. So you need to check them out and fix the mistakes. This part is completely written part. And for some reason AI started to transcribe it to the lead part, but then completely left that part out. So this is something you can do to easy work and copy paste, unless there is a lead part that you need to listen to yourself, like this solo here. The next step, what I'm usually doing, is that you can't really tell if the song is correct by just listening it here. So what I'm doing next is I'm getting the song, so you can import it here in the Guitar Pro. And what I recommend you to do is to buy the song, buy the album. This is the way you can also support the band. You can pretty much play along already, even if the tablatures are not correctly made by AI. And it's okay, it doesn't really matter. You're still like learning the song, and as you see, it's probably close to correct one. Now you see everything in Guitar Pro, but this is my style. I'm taking it away from Songster, but you can always edit the tablatures here into Songster website. Here is also the editing tool. So I mean, you have the YouTube here, and you can listen to along. Let's go to solo part. Let's listen to solo. Just. It's pretty impressive that solo is almost correct. Maybe just a little tweaking here. But you can like listen to the song here. You can play along here, and you can also edit tablatures here. And the editor button is at the right corner here. So you can edit the tablatures here also. So you don't need to take away to Guitar Pro. It's just my suggestion. Because I just found it, finding the Guitar Pro much easier to use, and it's more satisfying to use it. So I recommend you to get the Guitar Pro anyway. And buy the albums, what you're transcribing. Support the band, and you can always get the MP3s away from the album. You can buy everything online, but you can also buy the physical versions, so you get all the CDs. What I'm doing next myself, when I have the tablatures here, I'm drag and dropping the song. Like this, you have the song here, and then you just drag and drop it like this. Very simple thing, and it's going to pop out here as an audio track, and you see the build line here. And now I'm going to demonstrate how this is working out. You see the headphones where you can solo the track, meaning is that you can pretty much put something, or you can mute the tracks you don't want to hear. So let me solo the lead guitar. Now you're going to hear the lead guitar only. You can also mute the track. So if you want to do it like opposite, you want to hear everything else but the lead guitar, you can also do that. But what I'm going to do next is that I'm putting the original song in sync with the tablatures. So it's going to take a little time, so you adjust the timing, meaning these lines here. You just need to listen and adjust it until it's okay. So now I'm going to do it, showing it here in the video. I'm also going to solo the audio track for now. And I can immediately hear it's a bit out of sync. This might maybe easy or a bit harder, it depends on the song. So it's going to take a little while for me to sync this, so I'm not going to do it in this video. But now you saw the beginning of the song, what I just did here with the timelines. And as you can hear, it's not perfectly in sync, so probably going to adjust a little bit more here at the beginning. So it's more like you get the song in right rhythm with the click, and then it gets much easier to play along when you have the songs in perfect sync with the tablatures. So this is the point of putting these timelines in right sync, so you can play along much easier. And another thing, and the next, when you have the song in sync, the next thing is you check out the tablatures, they're incorrect. So you can grab your guitar, start to play along, and you can also solo the lead guitar, for example, and put the volume up a bit, like this. So you can instantly hear if the lead guitar is sounding right with the song. So when you are soloing the lead guitar and audio track, you can hear if the lead guitar tablatures are not correct. So you can start immediately to fix the tablatures. So you are preparing yourself for playing the cover or learning the cover by making the tablatures correctly with the original song. And the good thing is that you can always do whatever you like with the tablatures. You can make yourself own improvised solo over it if you like. So now let's say that I have the song completely in sync. I have my lead guitar and rhythm parts perfectly, or not maybe perfectly, but close enough. I'm not going for perfection when there might be some parts that you are repeating it million times to hear if it's this or that. So give yourself a slack if there's something that is a bit too difficult to hear, and get it close enough. It's enough. When the tablatures are correct with audio track, I'm usually learning the song But after I learned the song, there's one thing you can do to make it even more fun. And the tool is, what I've been using is Moises Studio. I'm going to show you the example with this Amon Amarth song which we just transcribed. So you are going to upload the song here. And I have my most expensive plan, if I'm correct, so I get every track here. But if you buy the cheaper one, which is like 50 or 60 euros per year, so that is like 5 euros a month, it's really cheap one. So you can get all, at least sing, guitar, bass, drums, and everything else here. So now you just send the track here in the Moises tool. And it's going to take a little while. So now here you have to separate the tracks of this song, and let's play it. Okay, so what I'm doing myself is that when I'm doing the cover currently with my current setup, is that I'm putting the singing a bit lower, like 55. The drums and bass are at 75. I'm putting them to 80. So just slightly higher. And the guitar is 75. I'm dropping this to like 5 to 8. Just a little bit. And this is because if you put the guitars completely away, the overall sound may get a bit like there's missing something. So now you hear I have the guitars completely away, and I'm putting just a little bit. So you can hear the slight guitars, but it's like giving the sound is not disappearing that much. This is AI tool, so also remember it's AI doing the work. But this is great. It's doing a really good job. So when you have to sing at 55, drums 80, bass 80, guitar at the slight level, you're ready to go. You don't need to add anything else if you don't want. And then you just take the mix. I'm always taking the WAV out because it's the best quality. It's preparing the mix. Now we need to wait again. And when the mix is ready, it's going to download it. Sometimes it's taking a bit long. Great, it's downloading. The next thing is that you have the song here adjusted, and usually it's not going to do anything when you are dropping the guitarless song in the Guitar Pro. You might need to adjust it a little bit again, but it's going to be alright most of the time. So now you're doing the same thing again. You just drag and drop it here like this. And now you see the timelines are different because there aren't guitars anymore, and it's going to sound like this. And as I said, you might need to adjust timelines a little bit, but actually it might be easier now because you can actually see these spikes here easier, so it might be even easier to adjust it a little bit more if it's needed. So now you can play along with the original song without original guitar. So that's pretty much you're playing with your guitar when there is vocals, drums and bass at background. And you can play along with the tabs. So much fun. This is the part where I'm usually also covering the song into YouTube. I'm recording to Reaper here. So here's the process. If you have any questions regarding all this process, just throw a comment. I will answer the best I can, and I can also make a new videos regarding this process if you just give me questions, so I can make a new video. And the summary of this is that look for existing tablatures first so you can use them. You might need to adjust these existing tabs too. If you find new, if you find already made tablatures online, they are not usually perfect. You might need to go through the same process again. So you might need to go the whole process anyway by adjusting the tablatures, or at least checking out if they're correct or not. And if you can find tablatures online, use the Songster AI tool to speed things up. It's going to save you a lot of time to use AI to make the basic work first. And when the basic work is done, now go and edit everything in Software or in Guitar Pro. Compare everything with the original track if you want to make it sound the same, or you can just mess around with the tabs and make something your own thing. And at the end, I suggest you to use Moise's tool to remove the original guitars so you can play along headbanging your favorite riffs. Drop a comment. I want to make more videos about these topics if it resonates you and you want to know more. See you in the next video.